Very good morning to all our listeners. Hope you all had a great evening. Pretty busy morning so far in terms of economic data, news and flows. Starting off with the Greek situation, we're going to be looking out for any updates for them to form a coalition government, which is to be today, according to press reports out of Greece and the E. Katharini, suggesting that the major three pro-bailout parties may well look to form an agreement today, something to keep an eye out for. Meanwhile, over in Spain, continued fluctuations in the yield here. We did initially spike higher, but then briefly drop beneath the 7% level. A couple of things here adding to the volatility. Firstly, it rose on the back of reports coming out of Spain and confirmed by the Bank of Spain that we will be delaying some of the independent audits on their banking system until after summer in September. The original deadline was July 21st. That has been extended. However, the latest news that we've seen hit the wires was the Spanish 12 and 18-month auctions, which did prompt a little concern heading in toward that release, given some of the high yields that we've seen over the last few sessions. However, that auction managing to go through without any real issues, a firmer bid to cover than when last tapped in May. They allotted the full amount of €3 billion, albeit with high yields above 5% on both 12 and 18-month issues. Elsewhere from the UK, we saw the latest in the May CPI reports, and as largely expected then, fuel prices, the decline in which we've seen around 10% in sterling terms, has weighed significantly on inflation. CPI on the year-on-year came in at 2.8%, way below the estimated 3%. And RPI was also similarly weaker than expected, so further expectation of potential for QE in July seems very much on the table at the moment. However, as we've progressed through the session, we've seen various other comments, and it has again added to some of the flows so far today. There's been some unconfirmed market talk of the ECB being active once again in the S&P purchasing of Spanish bonds. However, that remains unconfirmed. But as mentioned, we did see a pullback toward the 7% level once the auctions have passed through successfully in Spain. And then in terms of other notable news flow, we've had some talk of European real money buyers in the longer end of the Spanish curve, also contributing to some of that latest tightening move in those spreads. Elsewhere, in terms of looking forward then toward the US session, housing starts and building permits, they're your main data releases for the day, but definitely keeping an eye still on these yields across the Eurozone, particularly Italy and Spain, as well as any updates on forming of the coalition government in Greece. For the moment though, that concludes your morning updates. I wish you all a fantastic trading day.